Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Synchron here, and today's video is going to be a boot up Gadget's deck profile. Now yes, I've had this deck on hold for quite some time, but I was finally able to record it, get it on the channel, etc. So I hope you all enjoy. Let's get into it. For the monsters of the deck, we run obviously 3 of the red gadget. If someone is supposed to summon, add a yellow gadget from your deck to your hand. And as you can tell, we run 3 yellow gadgets. Normal summon is supposed to summon, add a green gadget from your deck to your hand, and, green gadget. Normal summon is supposed to summon, add a red gadget from your deck to your hand. Now, when the normal summon is supposed to summon, it's a lot easier to use boot up order. That's why we run 3 up the cards in the deck. So when they're equipped to, if I can find it here, boot up Corporal, we could just special summon them with boot up gear change to trigger their add effects. Anyways, next up we do run 3 of the silver gadget. Normal summon or special summon. Special summon 1 level 4 special summon 1 level 4 machine monster from your hand. If this card happens to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon a level 4 gadget from your deck. Except silver gadget. You can only use 1 silver gadget per turn, you can only use 1 silver gadget effect per turn and only that turn. Gold gadget, similar effect, except you can't special summon gold gadget when it's destroyed by battle or card effect. And the final text, you can only use 1 gold gadget effect per turn and only that turn. We also run 1 ancient gear gadget. Why? Because it counts as a gadget, and just to add up more targets, just in case we want to use boot up Corporal. Boot up Corporal at Commander Dynamo. You can target 2 machine gadgets. See that? Gadget. So like I said, ancient gear gadget counts in case you want to go for a different target instead of the original 3. You can target up to 2 gadget monsters you control or in your graves with different names. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, equip those targets to this card, regardless of their type. You can only use this effect of boot up Corporal once per turn, and Corporal gains 1,000 attack for each monster equipped to it by this effect. Next up, we also run 1 boot up Admiral Destroyer Dynamo. Cannot be normal summon or special summon. Must be special summoned from the hand by sending 2 gadget monsters from your hand or placed up on the field to the grave. Cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect while you control a gadget monster or a gadget monster card equipped to a monster. Sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath. Whew, that's a long effect. And once per turn, you can target one other card on the field, destroy it. And another inclusion that we did get in the gadget box, Scrap Recycler. I think we did, or is this new? I don't remember. Either way, when this card is normal summoned or special summoned, you can send 1 monster from your deck to the grave. And once returned, you can shuffle 2 level 4 machine monsters from your grave into your deck. And if you do, draw 1 card. It's simple. And finishing up the monsters, yes, this is a very big monster lineup, but we're almost done. Machine Cannon cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from the hand by sending 1 or more machine type monsters from your hand to the grave. This card gains 800 attack for each card sent to the grave for this special summon. And that will do it for the monster lineup. Yep, that, my goodness, was a lot. For the spells of the deck, we run 3 boot up order gear charge. When this card is activated, you can target any number of gadget monsters you control that are equipped to a monster, special summon them. You can discard 1 card, add 1 boot up Admiral Destroyer Dynamo from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect at boot up order gear charge once per turn. You can only activate 1 boot up order charge once per turn. So in a sense, this is how to get to your bigger boss monster as well as special summon gadgets from well, gadgets that are equipped to your gear up monsters to your solid field a lot easier to go for the XZ plays or even the Link plays. And we also run 2 Iron Draw for the extra draw power. However, it does limit you to 1 special summon because if you control exactly 2 machines, which is not hard with the deck, I'm sorry, 2 machine effect monsters and no other monsters, draw 2 cards, but for the rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you can only special summon once. So in a sense, the reason why we run 2, it could be good or it could be a bad card in terms of activating. And finishing up these spells, we run 2 limited removal. Pretty simple. Double the attack of all machines you currently control, and until the end of this turn, and during the end phase of this turn, destroy those monsters. So yeah, that'll wrap it up for the traps. That'll wrap it up for the spells. For the traps of the deck, we run 2 Power Hold the Moving Battery. Special summon this card as an effect monster. Machine, Earth type 0 attack, 2000 defense. Then you can equip 1 gadget monster, 1 level 4 gadget monster from your deck from your hand or deck to this card. However, this card is still treated as a trap. And if it is summoned this way, this card gains attack equal to double the attack of the monster equipped to this card by this effect. We also run 1 Boot Up Order Gear Force. When either player's monsters declares an attack, and all monsters you control are face-up machines, minimum 1, destroy attack position monsters your opponent controls up to the number of machine monsters you control. In a sense, this is kind of like a mirror force, but with more requirements. Next up, we also run. We run 2 Summon Strike. When a monster will be special summoned or a monster effect is activated, pay 1500, negate the activation or special summon, and if you do, destroy that card. There's a run 2. Back to the front in case we want to target something in our grave and bring it back to our side of the field. And finishing up the traps, 2 Storming Mirror Force, my personal favorite of the Mirror Force trap cards. Why? Because when your opponent declares an attack, return all your opponent's attack position monsters to the hand. Simple as that. Better version. It's definitely better than. Get it here. It's definitely better than Boot Up Order, but we run it just because we run the gadgets. If you want to change up the order or change up the ratio of the traps, by all means go for it, but that'll wrap up the trap cards. For the extra deck, we run 2 Mrs. Radiant. 2 Earth monsters required for this card's summon. All Earth monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense, and all wind monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 Earth monster in your grave, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Miss Radiant once per turn. For the gadgets, we run 1 Platinum Gadget. 2 machines for this card's link summon cannot be used for link material for a link summon. During your main phase, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand to a zone this card points to. And if this card happens to be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 level 4 gadget monster from your deck. And you can use this effect of Platinum Gadget once per turn. And Underclock Taker is the final link we run, just to get a little bit more damage on our opponent. Target a monster you control, target a monster Underclock is target a monster Underclock is pointing to, and a monster your opponent controls. Whatever attack that monster has that Underclock is pointing to, that monster your opponent controls loses that much attack. For the XC monsters, we do run 1 Gear Gigant. Basically, it requires 2 level 4 machine monsters, and the reason why we run it is you can The reason why we run it is once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, and if you do, add a level 4 or lower machine monster from your deck or grave to your hand. The second effect requires you to run Geargas, but we don't run them. We only run Gear Gigant for the level 4 or lower machine retrieval. And the other level 4 we run, the other rank 4 we run, Heavy Armor Train Iron Wolf. 2 level 4 machines required for this card XC summon. Once per turn, you can detach a material from this card, target a machine type monster you control. Then this turn, it can attack your opponent directly. Also, other monsters cannot attack. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, by battle or card effect, and sent to the grave, you can add a level 4 machine type monster from your deck to your hand. And seeing how gadgets, or at least the majority of gadgets, are level 4 monsters, level 4 machine monsters, so really a win-win. And we also run 1 Castell just to return an opponent's problematic monster. Dark Rebellion just to hit your opponent's life points a lot harder. Time Thief just because why not? Because we can. That's literally the reason. And actually another personal favorite I do run, being number 27 Dreadnought. Whatever. Number 27 Dreadnought. 2 or more level 4 monsters. At the end of the battle phase, if this card destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, you can special summon from your extra deck 1 rank 10 or higher machine XC monster using this face of card as material, and whatever material it has, it's transferred to the XC monster as material. You can only use this effect of number 27 once returned, and if this face of card on the field would be destroyed by battle, would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can detach one material from this card instead. And really, the only target we run for the 27 Dreadnought is Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, Gustav Max, the material doesn't matter because we're not gonna XC summon it that way. Once returned, detach 2 materials from this card and inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. But yeah, that'll end it for the extra deck as well as for the video. So I hope you all enjoy and see you all next time. Oh, by the way, if you have any more suggestions for the extra deck, please comment them down below. If you think I'm missing some cards for the extra deck, again, comment them down below. I may have missed some cards that could have worked well with number 27. So yeah, like I said, any thoughts, comment them down below and see you all next time.